What's going on? It's Coach Prince of Wealth and Wellness Podcast. Today, I'm here with special guest Elijah, as usual. And today, we're going to talk about all the sacrifices and how to actually have balance in your fitness journey and also when it comes to your business, And hey, how can they find you, Elijah?
Go ahead and look me up at VASQZ_Eli. I'm going to be posting the Wealth and Wellness Podcast as far as my journey with entrepreneurship. But guys, we just want to go over sacrifice. And in this journey, it's tough, it's hard, and there are some sacrifices. And we'll dive deep into it, how we navigate it, and it'll help y'all.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Hey, don't forget to follow Wealth and Wellness. We got an Instagram page and we got a TikTok page too. So if you ain't seen it, I didn't tell you, but now we got a TikTok page as well. So make sure y'all add that. We'll drop it here at the bottom.
We're gonna put nothing but value there.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, this is a long, like I said, I always want to talk about this too, and I feel like it's very important to know what to sacrifice, when to sacrifice to get to the goals that you want. And I know y'all heard this cliche quote, success requires sacrifice, but hey, this shit is true. This shit is true. When you really want something, you'll be willing to sacrifice anything, and that's what I want to talk about. Some of the sacrifices we made. So I mean, we can start off with you, Elijah. I'm gonna ask you because look, you're 23 years old, and from what I know, like I said, is you're young, bro. You're kind of new to business. Well, you're not new. You're fucking 2-3 years in, but to other people, it's new.
Yeah,
you're already making sacrifices now. But what are some big sacrifices you're making that you made now in your journey? Yeah,
a lot of sacrifices that I made were when I first started. Like I said, I started business young. And so a lot of decisions that I made were to not go out. I couldn't go out as much.
Yeah.
When you're young, you want to just go out. You want to have fun. You want to enjoy your young years. But in my mind, I wanted to sacrifice going out.
Yeah.
In order to grow the business.
Definitely.
And I saw that benefited me a lot.
Exactly. When's the last time you went out?
Went out to a bar?
Yeah. When's the last time you went out?
It's been a while, bro. It's been a while, maybe last year sometime.
Damn, bro. Yeah.
But it's that focus. What you realize is you got to have a tunnel vision on this. Mm-hmm. If you want to grow and you want to succeed and you really want your business to flourish, you got to go all in. It's not half in, half out. Because what I noticed too is whenever you go out, you drink, it sets you back.
Yeah.
Because you wake up the next day, you might be hungover, you might be behind what you got to get done.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like my true self whenever I would go out.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so, yes, it is good to enjoy yourself, right? That's different.
Yeah.
But if it's an everyday thing and it's causing your business to fail.
Yeah. You say every day or every week or?
For me, no, it wasn't that much.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying if it is an everyday thing or every weekend thing.
Yeah.
And it causes your business to fail and you're not growing, it might be a little too much.
No, definitely. And man, that's funny, bro, because, there's so many guys. And look, you're young, right? How many guys have asked you, or how many guys have told you, older guys, hey, just have fun and just enjoy it right now.
Yeah,
just have some fun, Elijah. Just
all the time.
Yeah.
These are your young years. You enjoy your young years.
Yeah.
You live life now.
Yeah.
And the way I see it, I am living life.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I'm still living life.
Yeah, that too.
I'm enjoying what I'm doing. It's business. Yeah. I enjoy business. I enjoy growing. And it's just different. It's different. It's just a little different.
It is.
But I have a lot of people tell me, hey, just enjoy your young years. Just go out, have fun.
Yeah. That's funny. That's a funny shit. Here's the funny thing. That like the guys that tell me, hey, just have fun, enjoy your years, just fuck around. And when you get older, you can figure that shit out. They're usually people in a position that I don't want to be in.
True.
So one thing that I learned is I'm not taking advice from nobody if I don't want to be in your shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why the fuck would I want to do that? Just so I can be old and work a job like you? You know what I'm saying? And live off retirement? It's not going to come because Social Security is going to fucking be bro, it's not going to exist here soon.
It's funny to say that because when I worked at a country club, I had I saw a lot of older individuals who had worked at that club for 20 years.
Damn.
For a while. And their goal was just retirement.
Yeah.
They couldn't wait till retirement.
Damn.
So they told me just stay at the job, keep working, build up, and save for retirement.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I said, why would I do that?
Yeah, that
I want more out of life. There's more to experience out of life than just waiting for retirement.
Exactly.
There's a lot more out there.
But here's the thing, bro. You really think about it. They're making sacrifices too. They're sacrificing 20 years. You know what I'm saying? They're sacrificing 20, 30, 40 years working at a job to potentially get a fucking $500 check every week.
So no matter what you're
month.
sacrificing, it's just what are you sacrificing for?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
Very
that's
true.
the thing too. They don't. So a lot of them don't have certain goals.
Yeah.
You know, and it's easy to not make sacrifices when you don't have goals. You know, when you don't want to get better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because if you really want to get better, improve it financially, physically, you're gonna make some type of sacrifice. But if you're comfortable, you're not gonna do that.
Yeah, very
You
true.
know?
No, very true, because it does, to reach your goals and what you want to do, it does take sacrifice. There's
Mhm.
no reaching your goals and being able to balance everything. Let me ask you this: what do you think about balance? What's your point of view on balance?
Balance, shit. I mean, here's the thing. Like, balance was like, look, I like to have fun every now and then, but like just like you said, right? I sacrifice balance too sometimes. I'm even doing this shit now. You know, balance is what? It's just a way to just a way of saying, hey, just have fun, just chill, just a way to relax. I don't want to fucking relax. Like if I'm not comfortable or happy where I'm at, bro, fuck balance. You know, I'm gonna make the sacrifices, bro. Like balance to me is like, I'll say for like business, right? When it comes to business, balance is like, if you're comfortable where you're at in your business, go, have fun and go party, go drink. But like right now, my goal is to fucking make at least 15,000 consistently, right? 15,000 a month consistently. So I'm gonna do whatever the fuck it takes right now. Maybe when I get there, I might, look for balance, but I'm not happy where I want to be. So therefore, fuck balance, fuck going out, fuck drinking, fuck partying. You know what I mean? That's always gonna be there. And look, and if you really like doing all that shit, the partying, the having fun, think about how much more fun you can have when your income is 5x, when it's 10x.
A lot more.
I can, what I'm saying? And so that's the thing too. People think that when you sacrifice shit, you're boring, you're not having any fun. Like, you know what? Maybe building a business is fun or more fulfilling to me.
Yeah.
Really building a business, and improving myself is more fulfilling than partying is. Because when I party, I feel like I wasted time. I wasted, years. I wasted weekends of my life that I could have been doing improving myself.
Yeah.
Agree
Completely.
And like I said, time that I can't get back.
I feel business is very much tied to personal development.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's very addicting to see myself grow.
Definitely.
Yes, you make mistakes in the past, but to see that growth in not only your business but yourself, it's very addicting.
No, hell
and like you said, going back to balance, some people want to make a lot of money but work 8 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not like that. Especially in the beginning when you're growing, you're figuring all this stuff out. There's such a big learning curve that it's hard to balance everything you want to.
Yeah.
If you truly want it, you're gonna do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
And sometimes doing whatever it takes, maybe you working 16 hours a day.
Yeah, definitely. I hear you. And look, here's the thing about the balance shit. Like when I did the balance stuff, I usually like ended up going back. Like going back to where I started. You know what I mean? Like going out. Like let's say I hit a certain money goal. When I hit a certain money goal, I would get complacent. You know what I'm saying? And then I would go back to square one and have to do the shit all over. So that's why I don't give a fuck about balance, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, balance is for people that are comfortable in their life. If you're not happy where you want to be, fuck balance, bro. Let's try to figure out something. I'm gonna give up my weekends. I'm gonna give up the drinking, the partying, the time wasting, because that's all it is. I'm investing into things, my energy, my time into things that are gonna make me better. When I'm doing balance, I'm not really doing shit. I'm just stuck in a cycle basically, just like anybody in a job. So that's why I don't give a damn about fucking balance right now. Not until I get to where I want to be. And now with my mindset, I know what, even if I do hit that goal, I'm still not gonna fucking practice balance. I'm still gonna keep hustling. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And but believe me, but like trust me, that I mean there are gonna be times where you need a break. You know what I mean? You don't want to get burnt out. But that's a whole other topic. But
yeah,
like we're all human. You know what I mean? Eventually we're gonna need a little break. You know what I'm saying? But and that's what I think too. Like going back to the partying shit, like it's cool to party when you accomplish something. So you know what I'm saying? Like
celebration.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I sacrifice the partying because I would hit a certain goal, make some money, and then I'm partying, blowing all that shit, going back to square one. And that shit right there, bro, is just like counterproductive, bro. You know, and
You don't
so
grow.
now it's like I only party if I'm celebrating an accomplishment I made.
Yeah.
You know, like even my friends ask me, hey, do you want to go out? You want to go drink? Want to go do this? I'm like, I think to myself, like, hey, I didn't hit my goal. I'm not doing shit. You know what I mean? I don't deserve to go out or party or drink because I didn't hit my goal. I didn't accomplish nothing, you know? But a lot of people out here celebrating failure, you know, not even accomplishing shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they complain about being stuck in the wheel and not progressing in their life.
Yeah, I agree. And even then with going out, sometimes for other people, I feel like it's a distraction.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain things that you're not addressing.
Exactly.
As far as going out, and maybe you're not, there's some growth that you need, but you want to go out instead.
Definitely.
So that way you can get distracted. You can distract yourself.
Exactly.
And not have to worry about that. But it ends up coming back anyway.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's the funny thing, bro, because I feel like back then I did that shit to distract myself.
Yeah.
You know, like I had a good job Monday through Friday. I was working. I made $1,000 a week, and then I used to DJ too, so that made it worse. You know, so I was always partying.
You were involved in the party.
Yeah, I was the one fucking party, the main dude. You know what I'm saying? The fucking heart.
The party.
Yeah, I was the party. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I did Monday through Friday. Work, had a good job, and then DJ'd, and just drank, got fucked up, and it affected me in my fitness. You know, and this is like an important part. This is why I like business, bro, because it's similar to fitness. You know, you got to have discipline in it. The more disciplined you are, the better results you're going to get, the more money you're going to make. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what sacrifice, and this too, let's go into fitness. You know, how did this affect you with your fitness journey? You know, because, you got to make sacrifices in there too.
Wow. That's a great question because here's the thing. Here's the thing that helped me realize that there was times where, I neglected my fitness and I suffered for it, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You can tell yourself that I have no time. I have no time. But at the end of the day, if you don't work out and you don't work on your fitness and your health, it's your fault.
Exactly, yeah.
You can blame that your job is taking too much of your time. You have no time. At the end of the day, if you have bad health, it's your fault.
Exactly.
So I had to look at myself and I had to say, well, yes, I'm spending a lot of hours working my business and growing, but I'm neglecting my health.
Yeah.
I had to blame myself for it. That's my fault.
So
I had to figure out a way to incorporate fitness. I'll tell you some stories. I mean, I would wake up 3 a.m. just to hit the gym.
Yeah.
There was sometimes I wake up 1 a.m. just to fit in the gym, or I go to bed late. I mean, you make it work.
Yeah.
And that's what goes back to there's no balance.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not like you have all the time in the world. You make time for it.
Exactly.
A lot of people will give a lot of excuses on why they can't do something, but the whole thing is just do it.
Exactly.
Just get it done.
Yeah.
If it's a priority, you're gonna make it work no matter what.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make excuses, and you're not going to blame anybody else. For me, I take 100% accountability for my actions.
You have to.
And the thing is, with that being said, I have suffered some bad consequences.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's just a part of it. Everything's my fault.
Exactly.
So that's why I try to get everything done, and there is no balance.
Yeah.
You just do it. That's it.
Fuck balance. You know what I mean? Because
Fuck
like
balance.
if you were practicing, if you did have balance, you probably wouldn't be here right now.
No.
I wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably be out of shape.
I'm pretty. Both of us, we fit this in the schedule, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We made this work.
I'll make this shit work.
We're both busy.
Yeah.
But we made this work.
It's not about finding time. It's making time. Make it a priority. Yeah. You're always gonna fucking make time for this shit. So I feel like health. Health is wealth. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's number one. If I'm not healthy, I'm not gonna make no money. I'm not gonna be able to be, have enough energy for my business to make money. So I put my health number one, then business, and then everything else under that. You know what I mean? So that's why I like fitness, because like I said, it's like fitness and business, bro. I love them, bro, because they're basically like the same thing. How you do one thing is how you do another.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, you gotta have discipline to get yourself to the gym. You gotta have discipline to build your business. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you're not gonna feel like you want to do either one. Exactly. But you gotta do it anyway.
Exactly right. Like you didn't feel like coming on this podcast today. You didn't feel like recording this shit today.
I've been up since 3 a.m. today.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not gonna make any excuses. Yeah. I'm gonna get it done.
Because guess what? Your goals don't give a fuck about how tired you are, how you feel.
All they care about is, did you do it or not?
Exactly.
That's it. And I'm not gonna give myself a reason on why I can't do it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nope. Nothing happens.
Yeah, we can't give ourselves a reason to lose. We gotta give ourselves find a reason to fucking win. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing, and that's how you win, by creating these habits. You create these habits, and that's what propels you to succeed. Your habits. How do your habits look like? What are you doing on a daily basis? are you really pushing yourself to be successful? Do you have successful habits or do you have bad habits?
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, it just takes time. You know what I mean, to develop that shit.
It does.
You know.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, even I look at myself, and it's taken a lot of time to develop successful habits.
Mhm.
I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I've made mistakes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I kept trying. And that's anybody out there. You just keep trying. Just don't give up, and it'll happen.
No, definitely, for sure. Hey, I'm gonna go back to sacrifices, you know, for fitness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I talk to a lot of people. You know, I'm on phone calls every week, every day, just having conversations with anybody about you know fitness. And I would say, I want to ask you this: like, what is one thing that you had to sacrifice, you know, to make your fitness journey successful? Like, what is one sacrifice you made, you know, in order to you know, besides the time thing, because I already know you wake up at fucking 1 o'clock like Batman and shit, and working out. Like, what's another thing that you sacrificed to make your fitness journey successful? Yeah.
I sacrificed my eating habits.
Yeah.
I would say I had to be disciplined enough to make smart choices.
Yeah.
As far as when you own a business,
mm-hmm.
you can easily resort to fast food because it's easy, it's convenient. But the thing is, I had to make time for meal prepping.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I had my meals for the week.
Yeah.
I had to make time so that way I could reach my goals. Because with the fitness, it's not just about making the gym.
Yeah.
It's about your eating habits too. That's something you taught me.
Definitely.
You made sure that I was on top of everything.
Yeah.
And led me in the right direction. And so you helped me understand that, hey, it's not just about the gym.
Yeah.
It's about getting your eating habits right.
Exactly.
And of course, I mean, I'm not perfect. I don't eat exactly to the T.
Yeah, same here.
Clean.
Shit.
But the thing is, majority of the time I'm tracking.
Yeah.
And I'm making sure that I'm going towards my goals. So that's one thing.
Exactly. That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Man, I would say, shit, for me, I'm trying to think one thing I had to sacrifice. Yeah. The nutrition is a difficult part, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's kind of easy for me. I mean, but I still eat fast food. Like, I'll say like one meal a day is fast food. Like the other 3 or 4 is just going to be like a shake, just something highly nutritious.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, man, like, to me, fitness is kind of easy. I've been doing this shit for so long, bro. It's just like, it's second nature.
Yeah.
You know? And
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and people say like, oh, when you have kids, you got a family, it's going to be different. I'm like, fuck no, it's not. Not for me. I'll make sure of that, you know?
You make time.
Mark my words. That's mark my words.
You make time for the things you want.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, bro, your health is a priority. You know, so I'm gonna make sure my family is doing the same shit too. You know?
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Get them in the gym too.
Yeah, and look, like, I wanted to ask you this. So, like, speaking about balance, right? And look, I know that, hey, we're not fucking superhuman, right? We're not robots. Like, we have to fucking take a break every now and then, you know? And eventually we all get burnt out, you know? And I think, hey, this is a good question for you because, bro, like, I remember you would tell me, like, hey, bro, I'm getting burnt out and, you know, I'm tired, bro. How do you get around this shit? You know, but like I said, well, basically all I'm asking is, like, how do you deal with burnout? You know, like, what are some things that you do? Because, like I said, we have to rest one day. You know what I mean? Or there's gonna be a certain point in time where we get tired of, you know, fucking grinding hard, going to the gym, doing all this shit. You know,
something that I do is usually during the week is just very busy.
Yeah.
And so my mind's just going. It's got to be something that just calms me down.
Yeah.
Something that I can enjoy and relax, like walking around downtown, enjoying a movie. Something to take my mind off of things.
Yeah.
And so, just because, again, the week's very busy.
It is. You're always on the move, man.
Exactly. You're always doing something. There's always something new. Every day there's new problems. Yeah. You got to solve those problems.
Exactly.
And so for something to be able to just take your mind off of and not really think about everything else.
Yeah.
Like I said, movies. Go to the movies.
Definitely,
just enjoy a good movie.
Yeah. And that too, like, and I'll tell you this, like, the work is never done. When it comes to business, the work is never done. There's always going to be a new project you need to do. You know what I'm saying? A fucking phone call or text or something, some kind of lead, something, bro. There's always going to be something going on.
Yeah.
So you do got to have a day to rest because, you know, if you don't have like if you get burnt out, bro, you're not going to be productive, bro. You know, you're there, but you're really not there. You know what I mean? You're present, but you're not there. If you get what I'm saying.
A big thing for me with the burnout was a gym.
Yeah.
It was a big stress release relief for me.
Yeah.
Because it just allows you to have a clear mind.
Yeah.
It's so huge. It allows you to reset your brain and get ready for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you used to help you get out of that burnout?
Oh well, shit. Burnout. I would say the only thing that what I did to get rid of burnout is, I have a rest day. You know, I have a day where I don't really do shit. But I know I can work every day for like 2 weeks and before I get tired of it. You know what I mean? But I would take a day off, just like maybe half a day on a Friday or a whole day on a Friday if I really feel like it.
Yeah.
You know, and this is how I like stay consistent too. You know what I mean? Like, cause look, I mean, you're gonna need a break. You know, no matter what. No one give a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna work every hour on the hour. Like, you know, from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. Some days I do, but a lot of days, you know, I'm gonna need at least an hour to fucking chill, or at least a half a day on a Friday to chill, and just not do nothing. You know, just fucking watch YouTube videos, do something.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, you know, you do have to take a day off, or the day is gonna take you. You know, you gotta just, you know, you gotta chill. We're only human. We're gonna do so much throughout the week.
Yeah, very true. The way it was taught to me was, if you can't think, you can't make money.
Yeah.
And when you're burnt out, you can't think at all.
Yeah.
You're just tired. You just don't want to do nothing.
Definitely, because I would, you know, for me, like, from the gym, I would get burnt out because I would go every fucking day. You know, until I realized how important rest days were.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're going to the gym repeatedly, and you're hitting weights like every single day, you're not giving your body enough time to recover. You know, you're not giving your body enough time to recover. You're not giving your muscles enough time to really repair and grow. You know, same thing as your business. If you're working every single day, you know, you're gonna get burnt out here mentally. You know, you're looking at fucking screens repeatedly. You're doing all this paperwork, all this shit. You're talking to people. You're gonna get socially drained. Your social battery is gonna die out eventually, and you're gonna need to take a break. You know, and if you don't take that break voluntarily, you're gonna involuntarily take that fucking break. Like I caught myself doing that one day. You know, I was just like, really? I was working, but I wasn't present. You know what I mean? And even then, I just stopped. I was just like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna just close my laptop. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
You know, but similar to the gym, you gotta, like I said, you have to take a day off because you're not gonna be productive. You're not gonna grow. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
No, agreed.
So you need rest days in your business, just like you do in the gym, or your business ain't gonna grow.
One of the things also that helps with burnout is, I would say, maintain a good schedule.
Yeah.
Because here's what happens. Sometimes we can't get everything done in the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you have a good schedule, everything's already aligned. Mm-hmm. And if you follow through that schedule, you have designated times to accomplish a task.
Yeah.
So then you know more or less, okay, well, this is the time for that. So you're not stressing about anything else. Mm-hmm. You're not worried about getting another task done too.
Yeah.
You have a designated time for that task. And so I feel like that's helped me, because whenever you have so many things to do in a day, it's hard to accomplish everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And so having that clear thought, saying, okay, well, I have my day mapped out. I know what I'm accomplishing today. It doesn't create extra stress onto figuring everything else out. Definitely. I already know exactly what I need to get done, and all I got to do is do it.
Exactly.
And that allows me to go through the day with ease and not cause extra stress, which can lead to burnout.
Exactly. Yeah, keep you more productive.
Exactly.
You know, hey, but in a way, if you really think about it, that is kind of a way to keep you, I guess, balanced. You know,
but not the normal way of balance.
Not balanced, but hey, I just made thousands a week. Oh shit, let me go fucking chill. I just worked hard. Let me go fucking have some drinks with margarita.
You want to go?
You know, and I think people fuck up on that because they'll work hard. They'll fucking, you know what I'm saying? They'll work hard. Like, let's say they'll work hard in their business, make a lot of money. You know, they're hitting the gym 5 days a week, and then they'll fuck it up on the weekend, blowing their money, shopping, you know, drinking, partying, and fuck up a lot of their progress that they made. You know, and that's when you get stuck in that cycle. Because I've been on both sides. You know what I mean? I did that shit before.
Yeah.
You know, I had weeks where I fucking made a good amount of money, and then I fucking went to go party and shit, blew all that shit, went shopping. You know what I'm saying? Fucking fucked all my money off, and I had to do it again the next week. And that shit gets tiring, bro. Being in the same position, I'm like, fuck, man. And that's why I had to make the sacrifices, bro. Because I got tired of being in the same fucking position. I got tired of looking at myself and fucking being like, damn, I'm here doing the same shit every single week. Like, you know what I mean? It was time. It's time to grow, bro. I gotta get rid of something. Whether it's my friends, relationships, drinking, partying, like things like that, bro. And it's not easy. It's not easy too. That's the thing, bro. It's like when you're accustomed to living a certain way, it's hard to cut out certain shit.
Yeah.
And when you're around certain people too, it's hard to really make those sacrifices when all your friends are peer pressuring you and you watching your friends do all this shit, partying and going out, and you're just chilling, and you feel like they're making progress. You see them on IG, fucking Facebook, having a good ass time while you out here. While you out there just chilling and studying.
You're just on your computer trying to get stuff done.
Yeah. And do you feel like you had that FOMO before? Like you missed out?
Definitely. There's been multiple times where I'm just either I got a deadline or I got something I got to get done, and you're it's at the end of the day, you're stressed, you got a lot of stuff on your mind. And then you go on IG and you scroll, and you see all your friends just having fun, going out, socializing, and then you think to yourself, "Well, man, is this what I should be doing?
Yeah.
Or should I'm young? Maybe I should be going out.
Yeah.
Maybe I should socialize.
Exactly.
Maybe I should go out and party and drink. But then you think about it, it's like, well, is that going to help me achieve my goals? The answer is no.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's like, okay, well, you just got to get back to work. The FOMO is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel the FOMO. You're gonna fear of missing out.
Yeah.
And it's just a part of it. But the thing is, you gotta ask yourself, what are your goals?
Yeah.
Are you willing to do what it takes to achieve your goals? Are you willing to put in that extra time? And like you said, I mean, you can always have fun.
Yeah.
But if you want to achieve your goals and you really want to build your business, it takes sacrifice.
No, definitely. And look, I mean, like I said, you have to make sacrifices in alignment with your goals. So that, like, the FOMO is going to come with it, but you got to really look at the people that are partying, right?
That's a good point.
Do they have goals? Some of them do, but they don't act on the shit. You know what I mean? That's hence why they're in that same position every fucking week. Some of them say they want to do some shit, but hey, I want to be rich. I want to do this, A, B, and C, but they're still doing the same shit every fucking week.
Yeah. They use the weekends to relax.
So like I said, they're not acting. They're not taking the right actions to accomplish their goals. So, like, I would say this: like, if they're not in the position that I want to be in, I'm not doing the shit they do. So I'll be willing to give up the having fun, the way that they're having fun.
Yeah, because the real people who are having that success, they're in there. They're working hard.
Yeah. They're working behind the scenes. You don't even see them you don't see them at the club.
No.
They might own the club, but they're not out there fucking partying, popping bottles and shit.
Nope. And that's the thing. That's the beauty of it too. It's yes, you got to sacrifice.
Yeah.
But
you got to stop.
In the end, it's worth it.
No, I hear you. And you got to stop comparing yourself to other people that don't have goals. You know what I mean? That aren't, taking action to actually make something happen, to actually grow.
And that's something that I would say that social media has an effect on.
It does.
Whenever you're scrolling through it, you just see nothing but success stories, right? So it just forces you, okay, well, if it puts you in thought, like, okay, well, these guys are doing better.
Yeah.
But then you got to stop and think, well, are they really?
Yeah.
Social media only shows the good.
Yeah, the highlights.
They don't really show the bad.
That's what it is, just a highlight reel.
That's all it is. The success stories. And so, yeah.
Yeah, man, and that too, like, you're young, bro. So I know you got a lot of friends, and you see them doing all their,
having fun.
Having their fun and shit. And and I'll say this, bro, like, if I go back in time, bro, I would, I would have started this shit a whole lot sooner, But actually, I'm kind of glad that I went through what I did.
But everything happens for a reason,
too, because I had to learn. You
learned a lot through all your experiences.
Exactly.
I mean, me, I kind of just got thrown into real estate. You had a bunch of experiences.
Yeah.
That I'm sure you took those experiences and applied it to your business too.
I definitely had to. A lot of failures. A lot of sacrificing. I know I didn't understand I had to sacrifice because I tried to do what you did, like do the 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Try to do balance, and it didn't work for me, bro. Because like I said, I was still in the same position every fucking week. I didn't even know it. I thought it was cool, but until one day I just really looked in the mirror, I was like, damn, like I really ain't did shit. I'm making the same amount of money, every single month, every single year. Like I needed to do something, you know. But it didn't take me, you know, till COVID happened to figure out like it was the partying, it was the people I was hanging around, you know, all that shit. And then once I got rid of all that stuff, sacrificed all that, that's when I started seeing the growth.
I'll tell you this: when I first started, when I got into business, right? I've said my story. Like I was working a couple jobs.
Yeah.
It was kind of forced upon me. It wasn't something that I didn't have at the time. I had bills to take care of, and that's why I worked those 2 jobs. I didn't have time to go out and party. I didn't have time to do that. I wanted to, but it forced me to take responsibility. I didn't have time to go out. I didn't have time to do that. So it forced me to sacrifice in the beginning. In the beginning, I was like, okay, well, I had no choice but to sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that extra time to go out. But eventually, once the business started going and everything, that's when everything hit me. And it was like, okay, well, now you're going to make a choice. Now you have the time.
Yeah.
Are you going to put that time, like you said, 1 foot in, 1 foot out?
Yeah.
Are you going to be fully in your business? Or are you going to be out there partying, having fun? You
can't have it both ways, man.
No, it's one or the other.
It's one or the other, bro.
One or the other.
You know, and I love it, bro, because once I stopped doing that shit, bro, it just, you know, it just forced me to, you know, to level up, to grow, you know. Like I said, it does get kind of fucking lonely. It does get kind of boring. At the same time, I'm really like grateful for this shit, because I'm like, bro, like I could be in the same position like, you know, some of my old friends were or are currently today, you know. So I really look back and, you know, and look, one day you're going to look back on the sacrifice you made and realize you made the right decision. You know, you're going to look at your friends still doing the same shit, you know, still in the same position, and then complaining about it while you out here putting the work in, you know. So so even if you feel the FOMO now, you feel like, you know, you're wasting, you know, you're wasting time, or you could be doing something else, you know. There's other people out here that are in the same position while you're still growing. You know, but they'll never know it until you pop out with that Lamborghini and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then one day, the funny thing is that they'll tell you, "Hey, it must be nice." Like, motherfucker, you don't know the nights that you weren't there when. You know what I'm saying? I was studying when you was partying. You know what I'm saying? I was studying while you was partying. You know, I was saving money while you was spending it and blowing it and taking trips.
And all it is choices.
Yeah, it is.
Just make the choice.
You know, you got to make that hard choice. You know, that's what sacrifices are. It's you making that hard choice, doing the shit you don't want to do to achieve a goal, you know, to achieve a goal that's going to happen later down the line. Because like I said, it's not going to be instant, you know, and that's the thing. These people don't sacrifice shit because, you know, they want instant gratification. They want to, you know, they can't wait. Yeah, that's a whole other podcast. But, you know, they can't make the sacrifices, bro, because they don't have no goals and they can't wait. You know, they can't wait. They're just too impatient.
They give up too easily. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I look back at it now, and those sacrifices did get me to where I was.
Yeah.
You know, they were a part of the
and we're still continuing to make them today.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still continuing to make them today.
It's a continual decision. You have to make that decision.
Yeah. And what recent sacrifices have you made? Like what recent sacrifice you made, like to make your business successful, or your fitness journey successful?
Recent?
Yeah.
Sleep.
You heard that? Look, if you want to be successful, you gotta fucking only get less than 6 hours a night.
Yeah, less than.
Millionaires don't sleep 6 to 8 hours a night. What the fuck?
Nah. You stay up.
You gotta stay up, bro. Millionaires don't fucking sleep.
Nope. Don't got time for that. It's too much time.
What's the next sacrifice? Not eating? No. Millionaires don't fucking eat. The fuck?
Gotta eat. Gotta get.
You wanna be a millionaire? You can't eat. You gotta just wake up, drink.
That's a part of the fitness. But yeah, sleep. That's a big thing. A lot of. There's not enough time in the day.
Honestly, you are right. Like, you know,
not enough time in the day.
Honestly, that is true. I mean, I heard some people doing that. You know what I mean? But not cutting it to 1 hour a night. You know, you still got to sleep.
That's extreme.
Yeah. Like me, I had to fucking cut it to 6 hours. Like, I sleep 7 hours a night, regardless. But I mean, sometimes I'm gonna have to do. You know, sometimes I'm gonna have to do 6 hours.
Yeah.
Which is like the baseline. You know, and I'm never gonna sleep less than 6 hours, bro, because I'm trying to keep my physique.
Yeah.
You know, because I can't operate on more than 6. I can't fucking keep a good solid physique, you know, with less than 6 hours a night. That's just me.
That's and I'm fully aware that I am missing a lot of gains because I don't get enough sleep.
Yeah.
That's why I try to make sure I stay on top of my nutrition.
Yeah.
And hit the gym.
Exactly. Yeah. If you sleep, if you're on top of your nutrition, like, you know, it can sort of save you. You know what I mean? Because nutrition is part of your recovery. Yeah. You know, it does help with recovery if you're eating pretty clean. You know, you get enough protein in there too. But yeah, I think that is saving your ass. You know, right now.
It's got to be because sleep. I'm not getting it.
Yeah, fuck sleep. You know, sleep. I used to not believe that shit. I was like, fuck sleep. What the fuck, man? I need my fucking 8 hours, you know? But 8 hours is like too much. 7 is decent for me. Like I said, for me to keep a solid physique.
Yeah.
And like I said, I want to be present in my business. So if I ain't fucking sleeping, if I'm sleeping fucking less than 6 hours, bro, I'm not going to have enough energy to really take care of my clients and do what the fuck I need to do.
Dude, so I can see that.
You know?
And I think eventually it catches up to you. But
there's
just so much to do in the day. It's just not enough time.
Yeah.
There's just not enough time. Even with a good schedule, there's still not enough time to do in the day.
No, I feel that. You know, and you don't smoke, do you? Oh yeah, you don't smoke.
No.
That's one thing I had to quit. I quit smoking I stopped smoking about 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I stopped smoking about 3 weeks ago. And
what made you quit smoking?
I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, just like drinking, you know, smoking is like a little escape tactic I did, you know what I mean? Just to get away from shit. And, you know, and I would even do this, like even when I hit a certain money goal, like if I made $1,000 a day, I'm smoking, you know what I mean, to celebrate. Yeah. But now I'm like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm gonna use that energy I'm gonna use that celebratory energy to fucking get another win, to get another phone call, to get another client, to make another 1,000. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Once I change my mindset on that, bro, that's when, you know, things start changing, you know. And like I say, even if I do hit my money, I don't even smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't even smoke no more. And everything's been flowing like smoothly, bro, this month. So
that's good.
You know, so I'm just like, bro, I'm gonna stop.
That goes back to sacrifice. Not everybody's willing to sacrifice that. They're not willing to make those changes to help them align with their goals.
Yeah. And that too, like some people are like, man, I can't give this up. And I mean, if you don't want to be successful, just say that. You want to be broke, just say that. You want to be in the same position, just say that. You know what I mean? Because like you're gonna need to require something. You're gonna have to sacrifice something, bro. It's gonna be something that's big to you. Like, and like I said, like it's gonna be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like we all have these things we don't want to sacrifice, but we have to. Mm-hmm. You know, we have to, bro. Like I had to sacrifice my friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I would party every week, so sacrificing, you know, the alcohol to partying, that was kind of difficult for me. But I did the shit anyway. You know, because like I said, I just wanted success that much more than being comfortable, than being in the same fucking position. You know, some people just want to be in the same position. Like they just value comfort more than success. That's why, you know, they don't sacrifice anything.
In order to be successful, you gotta be uncomfortable.
You have to.
There's nothing comfortable about success.
Fuck no.
It'll test you. It'll make you question yourself. It'll push you.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is you gotta stay uncomfortable. You gotta, in order to strive for more.
Definitely. But yeah, bro. But hey, I appreciate you all tuning in. That's our time for today. It's already been 35 minutes.
I think it was a good podcast.
But yeah, it was good. Hell yeah, good little conversation. Yeah. But hey, thank you all for tuning in today. I hope this got you a little bit more insight. You know, I just want to give you an idea of, you know, how to sacrifice, you know, the sacrifices we made to be successful. But like I said, remember, success requires some type of sacrifice. You know what I mean? You got to give up something. You got to get some type of trade-off. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you want to be successful, it's not going to be comfortable. You want to end it off on something, Elijah?
Yeah, you can't have success without sacrifice. Yeah. You're going to sacrifice, like Charles said, you're going to sacrifice something. What are you sacrificing?
Yeah, look, if you don't make the certain sacrifice in life, your goals are going to be the things that are going to be sacrificed. Other than that, we're going to end it on that. Hey, it's been real. This is episode 3. We appreciate you all for tuning in with the Wellness Podcast. We're going to see y'all later.